The Sawyer Business School has its very own marketing agency called Suffolk in the Hub. What makes it unique is that it's fueled by students. Hello, and welcome to The On-Ramp, an ongoing series that highlights thought leadership from the Sawyer Business School in downtown Boston. My name is Francisca Beduya, and today I'll be speaking with marketing professor Kim Ring. She's the faculty advisor for Suffolk in the Hub, a student-run marketing agency that has achieved amazing success in just 3 years. Professor Ring, thank you so much for being here and welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to talk.
Of course. Now, tell us about this student-run agency. What exactly is Suffolk in the Hub?
It's exactly that. We are a business. We are a simulated marketing agency that runs like a business. We've got close to 50 students that are a part of it, and together they run the agency. Half the students build it like a business. So we've got a finance team, we've got an operations and development team, we've got a community and culture team, we have an internal communication team, and then on the other side, student-run teams work on actual client projects, and we do anything from social media, content creation, we've built websites, we've rebranded, we do public relations and events. So we're really a full-service agency that operates within the four walls of Suffolk.
How did this idea come about?
I've always had this idea, believe it or not, and it's mostly because when I started teaching here at Suffolk 9 years ago, I was running my own business. I've had my own marketing firm, PR and marketing firm for the last 18 years. And when I started teaching here, my very first class, there was just this amazing, talented student named Jessica Palucci. She was the first person I ever hired from Suffolk to work at Ring Communications. And every year it seemed another student would come to me and say, I want to work at Ring Communications. I want to intern for you. And we did that for years. And when the pandemic hit, we had taken a little bit of a hit. Everybody did. And I was teaching more than doing Ring Communications because clients had put us on hold. But I had a very frank conversation with 3 of my classes, a graduate level, and then 2 undergraduate levels. And we were just kind of talking about the state of employment. And so many of them were really concerned about getting jobs. And a lot of them were really concerned that they weren't getting the right internships, that they weren't getting opportunities, that they didn't get enough experience. So I just tossed it out. I just said, well, what would you all think if we started our own student-run agency? I said, I've seen other schools do something similar, but I think we could do it bigger. And 30 students jumped on it, and we hit the ground running. Yeah, we started right away.
Yeah, so what are some of the clients and different projects that students have worked on?
Oh, we've had so many great clients, and we're so lucky because students have really gotten a lot of different types of experiences in all different types of industries. So we worked with a number of great nonprofits like the South Shore Children's Chorus, Neighbor Health, Level Ground MMA. We've also worked with some Shark Tank clients. We worked with iSlide at one point. We've worked with Hotel AKA across the street. And right now we're just having a lot of fun. We're working with the New England Free Jacks, who are the 2-time Major League Rugby champions. And every semester we get new clients like Boston Chinatown Tours or Craft Zone. And it switches up all the time. So at any given point, we're working probably with about 6 or 7 clients.
Wow. Well, what do students learn with Suffolk in the Hub that they might not learn in a regular marketing class?
They're learning what it's like to be in a professional setting without having to step foot off the campus. So they're getting primed with that. So we have a monthly all-agency meeting where teams report on what they've been working on. They report on their successes. They get used to working independently with teams. They get used to having, a hierarchy because there's a grad student and then an undergrad and undergrad and undergrad. So they really get more of that teamwork, but more so what's important is that they're getting real portfolio work, real things working for real clients that will give them a competitive advantage when they go out looking for jobs. So they can be flexible with their time here and still work on client projects and have something to show at the end of the day.
What's been the feedback from some of the Suffolk in the Hub clients?
Everybody loves working with us. We're so lucky. We had a bunch of our clients come to our last all-agency meeting, and they were just singing our praises. They love working with the students. They love helping the students learn. And for a lot of these small businesses, solopreneurs, nonprofits, they're getting something in return with a budget that they can afford. So the feedback has just been across the board great. They love working with the students. They were all singing their team's praises in front of them last week, and the feedback has just been amazing.
What do you enjoy most about it?
I enjoy the students that are agency members. I love watching them come together. I've seen a bunch of them become really good friends outside of the agency. They're building bonds. They're inspiring each other. They're such a close-knit group, and that's the part I enjoy the most. I love when students come together, do cool things, and my second favorite thing, to be honest, is when they call and tell me that they got a job. That's my favorite thing, when they say, thank you so much, Suffolk in the Hub gave me this, and I got this dream job of mine, which some of them have, and that's priceless. That's the most rewarding thing. You couldn't ask for better than that.
Yeah, of course. I guess my final question would be, in the next 3 to 5 years, what are you most excited for?
I'm very excited. You know, we've evolved quite a bit in the first 3 years. We've added some structure, we've added some standard operating procedures. The outgoing executive director, Erica Penny, she's just done an amazing job of leading to this far. We've had the strongest year yet. And the executive director and community and culture person that are going to be leading the charge forward have such big, great ideas. Thomas Dempsey's taking over as executive director. He's a part of the hockey team, and he's going to spend summer putting together our business plan, which we never did because we just hit the ground running, right? So he's going to put together a business plan. They're re-looking at our fee structure. They're going to help us do some fundraising. So they're really taking what we've built and just growing it. And I'm just so excited because they're so excited to do it. So that's what I'm looking forward to, is where can this go, and how can this just continue to grow and grow and grow? And all of their ideas are so good that's what I'm looking forward to. Bring those great ideas, right? Make this even better. I'm going to be here to support you. Make this even better. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, well, that sounds very exciting.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. It was a pleasure talking to you.
You too. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. All right, and thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time on The On-Ramp.